Focal International is the trade association representing stock footage companies, post-production facilities, and individuals involved in the use of footage, still images and audio in all forms of media production. It represents more than 300 companies and individuals involved in media production, asset management, preservation of historical archives, film restoration, and post-production. Focal International was founded in 1985 by an international group of library archive leaders, specializing in film, television, and news content who knew each other largely through licensing film and television archives who felt that archive owners could financially benefit from commercially exploiting parts of their archives for secondary use by professional film and television producers. The high cost of archive management, preservation, and storage and the introduction of new formats was also endangering many film-based collections. The founders included Jill Hawkins from BBC Enterprises, now BBC Worldwide, Pam Turner of Visp News, David Warner of ITN, George Marshall of British Bag, Sten Frightholm from the Swedish broadcaster SVT, Jock Blanchard from the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, and Patricia Gang of National Geographic. With the support of a close group of individuals from both BBC and Visp News including Alan Stoner, Jeremy Cantwell, David Radden as well as researchers Kirsty McCommon and Jane Mercer, Focal launched officially at MidCom in 1987. Its first patron was David, now Lord, Putnam, who became chair of patrons in 2005. Focal International is run by a small administration team in the UK, reporting to an international executive council, comprising a chair and a number of representatives of member bodies. Focal International seeks to implement its objectives through its committees, which are made up of industry experts and representatives. These committees include the Editorial Committee, responsible for the quarterly magazine Archive Zones, the Events and Exhibitions Committee, responsible for organizing the Focal International Awards, and Focal International's presence at relevant trade and industry events, the Training Committee, responsible for providing and promoting training in the archive industry, and raising awareness of the need for preservation of archives, and the Funding and Lobbying Committee, which lobbies governmental and institutional bodies on behalf of its members. The Focal International Awards were established in 2004 to support and honor the researchers, technicians, and producers who uncover, preserve and utilize archive footage in their work. The award ceremony is held annually in the spring in London, UK. The awards cover categories for the best use of footage in factual productions, entertainment or drama, arts, music, sports, natural history and cinema, and also include categories for the best restoration or preservation project, best footage library, Best Footage Researcher of the Year, and a Lifetime Achievement Award. Notable winners have included Rick Prelinger, Lifetime Achievement Award, 2012. Path News, Footage Library of the Year, 2012. Britain at War, by the Imperial War Museum Film Archives, Best Use of Footage in a Home Entertainment Release, in 2012. Senna, Best Use of Sports Footage and Best Use of Footage in a Cinema Release, 2012. Fire in Babylon, Best Use of Footage in a Cinema Release, 2011. Martin Scorsese, Best Restoration or Preservation Project, 2010, for the restoration of the Red Shoes. JFK, 3 Shots That Changed America, Best Use of Footage in Factual Productions, 2010. Focus on Film, run by the National Archives, Best Use of Footage on Non-Television Platforms, 2008. Stuart Binns, Archive Award, 2004 and 2005. Companies and organizations that are members of Focal International include AP Archive, BAFTA, Industry Partner, BATLA, Industry Partner, BBC Motion Gallery, Bridgman Art Library, British Path, Channel 4, Corbis, Film Archive Forum, Industry Partner, Fremantle Media Archive, Getty Images, Imperial War Museum Film and Video Archive, ITN Source, the NHK Visual and Audio Archives, Japan, the National Archives of Singapore, the National Film and Sound Archive, Australia, the National Film Board of Canada, the National Screen and Sound Archive of Wales, Natural History New Zealand Moving Images, the Norwegian Broadcasting Corporation, the Pinewood Studios Group, the Press Association, S4C, Wales, Science Photo Library, 7 Network, Australia, SVT, Sweden. The Scottish Screen Archive at the National Library of Scotland. T3 Media. Welcome Library Moving Images and Sound Collection. Eel, Finland.